So hey guys, so this is a bit random, especially coming from this channel because I rarely put out a video from this channel. This will be like one of my few, and it's personally something I had to put on because of what I've been seeing on Twitter regarding like the whole incident before the game even started against for England and Ivory Coast. So basically a bunch of fans were booing Maguire. So in terms of where I stand, do I have sympathy for Maguire? Well, no, not really, because well, first for starters, he's a professional footballer. The best way to handle criticism is actually putting performances on the pitch, which I rarely see Maguire do for the past like 12 months at least. Yeah, he was amazing for sure in the Euros, but like after the Euros, if you look at his performances, has he really has he really continued that form? Not really. And I've seen many more England players in the past, David Beckham, Wayne Rooney, even Rio Ferdinand, that have gotten much more criticism, and they've done way more for England than Maguire. So do I sympathize with Maguire getting booed? No. Yes, abusing any human is bad and shouldn't happen, but like the best way to handle any abuse or criticism is obviously to put performance on the pitch. And I know a lot of people on Twitter are gonna say, well, this is rich coming from like someone that supports Ronaldo and De Gea. But to be if you're gonna use those two players as an example, Ronaldo has gotten criticized a lot as a time as a player, especially by like his own fans sometimes, and he's constantly put in a performance to shut those fans up. Same thing with De Gea. He's constantly having to like prove himself. People that like know De Gea really well, that have played with him, could think of Rio Ferdinand, Gary Neville, post goals, and yeah, many more. Even the coaches that have worked with him, they've all said the same thing. He's someone that like his biggest critic, and he's more than open to criticism and always willing to learn. So those two players have like an amazing mentality, which is certainly lacking in like a lot of the British players at Man United, and it's very evident whether you look at especially this season, because I've seen a lot of English players for some reason like down tools in a way. Maybe they just can't handle the pressure that like Ronaldo and Varane have brought into the dressing room. Who knows? But it's certainly an issue, and you could clearly tell that like there's a mentality issue with a lot of English players. I would probably exclude like Sancho and Shaw from that, because although Shaw has been poor this season, and I do think like sometimes like Shaw is overrated by fans a lot of times. He's definitely not like the world's best left back, but he is a good left back, and he does a job. But what I like about Shaw is that he has a good mentality. I remember like in the summer where we signed Tellez, he was actually the one that said like Man United should probably like go out and sign someone, and he's not afraid that like if that means he's gonna be replaced out of the team, he just wants the team to improve. And even this season, he's openly admitted that like, well, he's not been playing well, and obviously he has to improve that. So it's nice to know it's nice to see like the players acknowledging that they're not actually having a good season, and I don't really see that from Maguire. I feel like Maguire likes to live in his like ego. This was very evident when he scored that header. I forget which team, but he was literally like the way he was like celebrating kind of like pissed a lot of people off that day. So he does seem like someone that's sometimes like full of himself, and certainly has like this ego, and I definitely think his mentality is poor. And the way some people like defend him, you think he was part of the 1966 World Cup winning side, which he isn't. So yeah, in a nutshell, I think the best way for Maguire to like basically end criticism or abuse he gets is to put in the performances. Best way to do that would be against Leicester, and then continuing that for the rest of the year. We'll see if he does that. I don't really have much hope. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment if you agree. I know a lot of people won't agree because especially on Twitter, it's popular to like a lot of these overrated Brexit players, I should say, but it is what it is.